Okay, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Siddharth Pandya. I'm a clinical associate at the Cleveland Clinic, and we have Dr. Dani with us, the expert in the field, and of course, a great mentor with us. Join today. Thank you so much for your time, Dr. Dani, and thank you so much for agreeing to do this interview and for the upcoming generation and for the trainees. Of course, you have been a great example so far, and I'm sure you are gonna get great, achievements and heights even further. So, couple.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh yeah, sure. And first question I would have is about your journey as an IMG. I'm sure it was a difficult journey for you, and I've seen your background and how your struggle and everything in the initial days. How as an immigrant and as an IMG, the struggle is real for the cardiovascular medicine, especially getting into a tough, difficult branch and a lot of work it requires. So if you can just briefly tell us about that, and if you don't mind, just having a couple of words for our upcoming
Yeah.
generation of cardiologists who are also IMGs and across the world who are trying to get into the same position as yours. Of course, we are too far from that, but just a couple
And
of
it's
words.
a great question, right? So we all fight, and this is a fight. That's what I call it. It's never easy, and life is not easy. My journey started in India, where I did my medical school residency. Almost started cardiology fellowship, but left it to achieve the scientific goals or research goals in this country. Had to redo my residency. Had to go through the rigors of giving these steps, like all of us do. But then understood that I'm lucky because I've been trained in India. At the same time, I'm lucky that I'm getting the great training here, which allowed me to amalgamate both of my trainings. And that's what I feel like at every day. I'm grateful and thankful for all these mentors and teachers who have taught me. At the same time, as an international medical graduate, the struggle is to self-teach you, which is a day-to-day struggle. That if I want to excel in research, I want to learn the nitty-gritty. If I want to make collaborations, I have to make that attempt. Simple, the cultural change is a big deal for international medical graduates too. So to understand all these struggles and yet remain positive and consistently focused towards your goal is the most important thing. And I always call it YOLO, you only live once. And that's important to understand that the disruptive collaboration is going to take you ahead in this journey versus trying everything by your own self. And I had good teachers there, and that's what realized me that how can I be that teacher, mentor, friend for the next generation who's wanting to come here to achieve their dreams, the research dreams or the academic dreams, or working in the different setup altogether. And I'm lucky that I can be part and parcel of many mentees' journey towards achieving their goal. I tell them, call me at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I'm always available because I've lived that struggle. I want your next 10, 15, 20 years to be better if I can be of any help. And many of my colleagues are helping me in this, and that's how we have created a bigger group, so as to say, to help each other in terms of navigating the nitty-gritties of day-to-day life for an international medical graduates, and beyond that, how to get involved and how to success, how can one achieve success academically on the research background, and then in terms of getting your goal to become a good cardiologist, or how to make more connections in the world such as ACC.
Sure.
To the newcomers, I would say, do not give up. Not give up. Uh, it doesn't happen if you give up. You have to be to be successful. You have to keep trying. Intelligence can only take you to a certain limit, but after that, it's your hard work, consistent hard work, and being present continuously towards your task is what is going to lead you to your dreams.
Sure, no, those are certainly great words, and I can second that. You've always been a great mentor to many mentees like me and others, and always been available whenever we needed help. And there is no question. I'm pretty sure you will continue to do that, and collaborate with even bigger team and help more mentees like me in the journey, and do the needful for them at that point of time. So one more question I would have is about the research opportunities. Many IMGs look for research opportunities just to to begin with get a good clinical aspects of the research, because that's something upcoming medicine is about, and that's where it requires a lot of hard work, and it's just about getting those opportunities. And I know that you collaborate and be available for a lot of mentees in terms of providing research opportunities, but there are a lot of colleagues out there away from here, probably in different parts of the world as well, who also are looking forward to those opportunities and look forward to build career in terms of academics and research positions. So how would you recommend them, moving forward? What aspects to look for? How to, approach the mentors and like you, and collaborate with others, and build a strong establishment in those sense.
Now, that's an excellent question, right? So the most important part, I would say, recognize what can be done, what needs to be done, remain up to date with the changes that are happening around us is going to keep you on the ground. Uh, yes, not everyone is a researcher, but research is an important part which takes the science ahead. You have to be clinically good to get into cardiology or internal medicine, but at the same time, you have to, if you want to excel in an academic world, you have to be good in research. So what does that mean? So obviously, for an intern level, for a resident level, identifying the nitty-gritties of the basic statistical analysis, that will be a good step to start. That what do you mean by hazard ratio? What do you mean by p-values? What do you mean by odds ratios? What are the differences between the observational studies and randomized controlled trials? What is the highest level of evidence? These can be the easiest steps to start and begin. And many of us have gotten some basic education about this as we are training. But in many parts of the world, the preference is given for clinical education and the hands-on training rather than research because of the needs of the system or society or the rigors of the clinical volume as such. But refreshing those teachings, we are in the world of AI today, and so many things are available at hand. There are many courses on Coursera, which is many times free, many times at a little um, amount. You can get into a good number of courses. YouTube, fortunately, we have YouTube. There's good and bad material on that, but if you search hard enough, you will find a great course about statistics. You will find a great course about how to use R, how to use Python, how to use the Stata or SAS type of statistical softwares. That is a good start for somebody who wants to come into the US system if they are in their respective countries. But after coming here, getting to know about all these things is the most essential step. That is what I feel. Approaching the mentors on a daily basis, I get 10 to 15 emails asking for a research, asking for a position, and we try to help all of those. But it is very difficult to find that right person for the right job or to find a project for that right person. So an ideal way would be that, hey, we have created a group. This is the thought process that we have about this research. This is the research question. This is the database that we want to analyze and use. How can you help us as a mentor? Can you give us the database? Can you suggest what type of database can be used? Can you tell us the way that the database can be procured? Can you tell us what statistical methods are good? We were thinking about this. Is that good enough? This can be the earlier steps. Many times I get already ready-made manuscripts to revise, review, find out faults, and help them get to a very good manuscript so that that is ready for publication, and that is welcome as well. Many times it can be tell me what to find the research questions, and we are the group that we have created as a result of disruptive combinations, disruptive collaborations. We are able to help even these questions that, hey, is this a good question, or is this not a great question to begin your research career with? But again, the bottom line is be curious. You have to be enthusiastic if you want to succeed as a researcher. And again, the bottom line is do not give up. There have to be 10 research questions fail before one goes to fruition. And that's where your character comes into play. That are you ready to keep doing it multiple times, even if you have not gotten the success. And we all learn by this process, and that's the key as well.
Perfect. No, thank you so much. Those are some great advices, of course, for our upcoming, generation of physicians and cardiologists in the United States in this system. But I really appreciate your time, and thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the meeting.
Yeah.
And of course, this is a great stage for the collaboration. I hope our colleagues and the upcoming cardiologists also find the right mentors here and to connect with them and move forward. We are so looking forward to all those
Yeah,
opportunities.
ACES is a great venue for connection. So this is a place where people meet and I'm happy to be mentor to many, and I'm learning myself. And good luck to you. And
Thank
please
you.
reach out with any questions. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm on any other media that you can reach out.
Perfect. No, sure.
Good
Will
luck.
do.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank you.
Dr. Dani. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man.